My name is Ian Grayling and I am the Executive Director of EMCET. This video is part of a package of support funded by the Education and Training Foundation and is designed to raise governors' awareness of the significant changes facing education and training providers regarding GCSE Maths and English. I will briefly summarise these changes and outline how governors can support a strategic response to these issues. The role of Critical Friend in supporting and challenging whole organisational capability and capacity to rise to these challenges will be an integral and very important factor in achieving the necessary changes. This package and a companion package for senior leadership teams will be available online from April 2015 and will include resources and links to support you in this role. As you are probably aware, following the 2011 Wolf Report, many more post-16 learners will now have to undertake GCSEs in English and Maths. These include, from September 2014, learners aged 16 to 19 starting a new study programme of 150 hours or more who do not currently hold a grade A* to C or equivalent qualification in English and Maths. But this also applies to learners aged 19 to 25 if they have a learning difficulty assessment or education and healthcare plan. The 16 to 19 funding rules are further explained in a helpful flowchart produced by the AOC. This and other materials will be included as part of these new governance and leadership support packages. In addition to the new funding requirements, the participation age has now been raised. Year 11 learners who left in summer 2013 were required to continue in educational training for at least another year until June 2014, and those who left in Year 11 in the summer of 2014 or later have to continue until at least their 18th birthday. This inevitably increases cohort sizes and will impact on every college or organisation where young people study between the ages of 16 and 19. Now, as well as increased cohorts, the Maths and English GCSEs are themselves changing. They will, for example, have 100% exam assessment, resulting in grading between 1 and 9. These changes will come into effect for most education and training providers from 2016, with assessment in 2017. So, leaders in your organisation will need to consider how they will increase GCSE Maths and English capacity, for example, through the professional development of staff required to teach the GCSE English or Maths. Senior leadership teams will also need to make decisions about who within their teams is best equipped to teach young people who will likely be demotivated after failing to achieve grade Cs at school and now need to resit. You will likely know about the Foundation's Maths and English enhancement programs, and these are examples of support for this workforce development. Further, EMCET are also developing, on behalf of the Foundation, new Level 5 modules in GCSE Maths and English teaching to support CPD and initial teacher training. Senior leaders will also need to use local and organisational data to predict GCSE cohort sizes. Governing boards will therefore have key roles to play in scrutinising these developments and monitoring how well the organisation is responding to the challenge. It is perhaps helpful to pause and consider the scale of the challenge in providing good GCSE Maths and English courses for learners, most of whom, as I've said earlier, will have failed to achieve grade C or above at school. Now, according to Ofsted, where this is working well, staff promote the value of English and mathematics skills to learners at the start of their programmes. They further report that a strong focus on the significance of GCSE accreditation and the status of this qualification has increased learners' motivation in these subjects. What questions would you ask of senior leaders to scrutinise current organisational capacity, quality and qualification success rates? Unfortunately, we know that GCSE learning is not working well for many young people in England. 40% of them do not achieve GCSE A star to C in English and Maths by the age of 16. Further, 90% of these young people still don't achieve it by age 19. The national success rates for GCSE retakes in general further education colleges are well below 50%, so the challenge is significant. Okay, governors will need to ask senior leaders challenging questions such as, what do you need to do to prepare the workforce? Or it might be, how well are messages about the importance of GCSE Maths and English being communicated and cascaded? Or, are both learners and staff clear about these expectations and what they need to achieve? You may consider it useful to act directly by engaging in joint observations or learning walks that focus on GCSE Maths and English. You could also consider nominating a lead governor for the scrutiny of Maths and English provision. In summary, therefore, these policy and funding changes are a major challenge for the education and training sector, and it is essential that everyone understands the policy agenda and works together to achieve success for GCSE Maths and English learners. As a governor, you will have a valuable and important role to play in achieving this for your organisation. So, to reiterate, we will share details about how you can access the online governance and leadership packages from April 2015. Thank you.